So I'm out here walking tonight. Like, I'm a little bothered. One of my shelter sisters is missing. Like, and this isn't just any shelter sister. This is like the first person I befriended once I arrived here. We kind of like sat in intake for like 2 days, me 3 days almost, before they found me a bed. But, since this was already her shelter, they had her name on the list. So she only sat there with me for like maybe a day and a half. But we got to know each other, like, and now she's missing. And crazy or not, like in the last 2 weeks, she got herself moved into my room. And she was standing over me every morning, getting on my fucking nerves. But this is still my shelter sister. I give her grace, And I don't know, I'm surprised, maybe I shouldn't be, because I know about her habits and her history and stuff like that. But her family called me tonight. And let me tell you, she left like a week ago. And the plan was that she was going to see her 4 daughters. Two of them, I think, were coming into town, and so everybody was going to be together for however long the adventure was supposed to last before she was supposed to be back here. And it's been a whole week. Like, I literally haven't seen her since last Wednesday night. And I don't know, like, finding out like she's like type missing and shit. Because her daughter called me looking for her, saying they haven't seen or heard from her in a week. I don't know. I just can't sleep. So I'm outside walking around. Oh, boy. But even her daughter said that, she might have had a relapse, And I understand that, crackhead is crackhead, but she was doing good for herself. She was getting all her stuff together and everything. And, me, I'm like, to be my friend is to be motivated. To get your stuff done so that you can stop experiencing this experience. Oh my gosh. I don't know. So either she's up and missing, or either she's fully relapsed and she's just somewhere not wanting to be found right now. But I'm telling you, this shelter life is something else. Good thing I'm tough. I don't look it. But to fuck with me is an understanding for you. It's like, I hope she's okay. Shelter life can get to you. But I came in here with I know myself, I know myself. My foundation is in God, And I don't let anything become more powerful than that. Nobody's demons, actual demons. I don't let nothing become more powerful than my relationship with God, you know? And so, I mean, even though I'm in the worst of situations, you know, I still have my own balance, my own course, my own path, and I follow it. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm extra mean, although I can be. Sometimes mean is the right answer, especially up in here. You know, especially. It seems like here, like, I was like, I keep asking, I was like, why did you put me in here? But now I understand why he put me in here. You know? It's not to change people, it's to expose them to somebody who follows God. You know? And again, like, no matter what my situation is, I honor him above and before anyone. Anyone. But tonight I can't sleep. I'm restless. I've been restless, you know. But this is just, you know, things are always cropping up around here, and I'm learning to, like, go with the flow, especially in the shelter system. You know, I know when to mind my business now. I know who to keep out of my energy, out of my energetic field, and if they refuse to leave, I boot them out. And they don't know what's happening. They don't know what's happening. Like, when they find themselves, like, far removed from me, don't make trouble for me. You know? Shelter is something else, honey. I have seen more in the last, I arrived January 1st. I have seen more than I have wanted to see in these last, 13 weeks, I want to say? Almost? Oh my gosh. There's some shit that I'm not going to be indulged in, you know? It's not me. And I'm not here to impress anyone either, you know? Like, I'm of a certain age. Y'all can run around and try to impress each other, but what you need to focus on is the fact that you in this situation together, you know? But, you know, the younger ones don't really care. They having the time of their life here. With no bills, no responsibilities. They have children. I have children. You know, but they're not forgotten in the wind, you know. I'm just in this situation. But listen, this isn't their first go-round. A lot of them, this isn't their first go-round. I'm like, you 20, 30-something years old, you should be out there making your bones, you know. But you in and out of this system. Me, you know, like, this is a shock for me too. Like, I did everything I was supposed to do. You know, grow up, graduate from college, work good jobs, you know, have a family. I did everything I was supposed to do. And yet I am here. But I know why I'm here too. This layover. I call it a layover. Like, I'll never call this place home. This isn't my home. You know? And again, like, this particular this particular shelter is for women with mental health issues. So I'm like, when I first arrived, one of my roommates at the time, she was like, well, what kind of crazy are you? I said, no, I'm not crazy. I was rerouted here. And she's like, and then the rest of the roommates and her were like, sure, rerouted. Yes, rerouted. Fuck. I feel like a babysitter sometimes, you know? But all the older ladies love me because I guess they feel safe around me. It's a lot of brutal people in here, you know? And now some of them I call friends. You know? Not that I had to, it's just I wasn't looking for it because I mind my business. But if a problem presents itself, I will certainly handle it. Whether that be physically or spiritually. But I'll let God protect me in here. And He has, you know. I've had maybe 3 run-ins so far. Ain't none of them trying to say nothing else to me. Nothing. Because, you know, I might have a baby face. But, I don't play when it comes to me and my cat. And that's it.